on the subject of reality TV, let's segue to Evelyn Pussy Poppin', Pussy Pattin' Lozada.
You know what?
What you
I got kids.
What you got? What else?
I got A1 credit.
What else you got though?
I got a business.
But what else you got though?
I got a wet motherfucking pussy. I'll fuck your nigga all night long.
Ooh. Okay. So, what happened with OG and Chad? Because I feel like Chad deleted a lot of them DMs before he sent them screenshots to Evelyn.
Nah, I saw that. Mm-hmm. I saw it too. And you gotta admit, Evelyn had those sheets of paper, bruh. She had sheets of paper, and she was literally like, hold on, let me see. She was all like a guidance counselor, like, and you sit here like, but I did turn it in. I got it right here. I got mine printed out. Your document's old, and she's like, but it says right here.
It says right here you want to suck his dick from the back.
No, it doesn't, bitch. What it says is he said, do you want me to suck your dick from the back? And I said, bitch, do you want me to suck your dick from the back? And he says, yes. And I said, ha, 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 ha. Hell no, idiot. And she didn't show you that? And then she's scrolling, and Evelyn, you said Evelyn aged about 10 years.
About 10 years in that episode. She looked like somebody grandma at the end of that episode talking about, I got the screenshots.
I printed them off in a hotel lobby.
That means she took the time to leave her room, email
Email
that to
to
herself, go down to the business center at the fucking hotel and say, hey, can I sign in? This is my room number. I need to print something. Charge it to the room.
That little vein was popping out of her forehead.
She was like, oh, I'm going to show this bitch. I got some real receipts.
I can see her typing with her index fingers like this, like, I'm getting this bitch, like,
3 copies.
3 copies.
Oh my goodness, that was good. That was like the highlight of Basketball Wives throughout the whole series.
Like,
yes,
I'll never forget. I'm never gonna forget that.
I watched every single episode up until this moment just to have this moment. That was good.
Okay.
I need them questions.
Okay, I'm gonna give you back your magic list. All right, so what happened between OG and Chad?
I feel like Chad said, I want a deep sea dive in that booty. And OG was like, Chad, you so crazy. I'm going to save this for the future, though.
They never had an encounter, they never had an encounter with each other. And I'm not saying this just because I saw the show, obviously, but no, they never had an encounter with each other. But he has spent money on her. Like, when they did go out to eat, like, as friends, he was spending money on her. So it's not like she didn't. They weren't strictly platonic. She knew that he was interested in her. And if she was going out with him while she had a boyfriend or whatever, she knew what was going on. Like, she knew.
She knew he wanted to hear, but she was just I'm going to get this free meal and some of this attention and flirting.
Yeah, I get that she was hesitant about really dealing with him because she knew, like, he wasn't really into her. He was attracted to her, but he wasn't, like, into her like that.
Who
like,
she is, just
right.
physically.
Exactly. Bonjour, I'm Pastor Dr. Quintari Shakir, otherwise known as Negrezo. If you can't get enough of our content for as little as $2 a month, you can get these and other videos at least 1 week ahead of their YouTube release date. That's www.patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. What was gonna end up happening was she was gonna be put in a situation where blurring the lines was gonna cost her a friendship because you played the home girl, you done hung out with this dude so much, you had sex with him, and then you still friend zoned, even though you went there with him, and you might catch some feelings because, you know, that's just how the shit plays out. Mm-hmm. Now he was persistent, and the other thing is he's now worried he's really, really worried right now. Like, because of everything that's transpired, Evelyn is angry with him for setting her up to look like that.
Because you can delete your DMs, but you can't delete the other person's shit. So OG still got them original messages.
He's not sure if he's into OG anymore. Like, he's trying to fight off, like, he's trying to be angry about it, but he still wants to. She's likable, and he still wants to have sex with her, but he's trying to be angry about it. Kind of like, you know, he's trying to find somebody to blame. Mm-hmm. It's weird because Evelyn's angry with him because Evelyn's angry with him because the ammunition the evidence that he gave her to discredit OG didn't discredit her. And so Chad is like to blame. She's also mad because he's like, you know, she's like, why were you talking to her? Like, you was cheating. It's complicated right now. Like, and he doesn't know who to direct his anger towards. But I feel like
that's who you gonna be mad at. You need to be mad at your penis. That's what got you in this trouble. You and your dick got you in this trouble. Because if you weren't typing all nasty in the DMs, you wouldn't have had no DMs to delete and have Evelyn old ass out there printing out DMs at 2:00 in the morning when she's supposed to be asleep.
Hit the skull emoji if this reading is frustrating you.
I'm frustrated.
Okay, we're going next.
That damn dick. Okay. Did Evelyn feel vindicated when she stayed up at 3:00 in the morning printing out them DMs to show the
Greetings. I'm Priestess Peach Blossom. If you would like to learn more about the practice and the tradition of Southern Hoodoo, you can book a reading with me at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com.
Hello, everyone, and thank you all for tuning into Black Spectrum Network.
Click the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel.
Visit www.blackspectrumnetwork.com to book a private reading with one of us.
That shit was in color too. She paid a good penny for that. That was like 25 cents per page.
She was stressed out. Like, she was stressed out because she was just kind of like, she's like, she knew the first thing is like, she's like, I know I'm gonna look some type of way for being in contact with my abuser, and she's like, but I'm gonna feel. She was feeling vindicated because she's like, I'm gonna show how trifling this woman is. Like, she was trying to like sleep with my abuser and then trying to throw it in my face, kind of like. How was she, like, she had already planned out, like, what she was going to say. She planned out her entire speech in her head. She's like, she's trying to mess with me by coming at me about like, that's my abuser. He did this to me. And you were not only trying to sleep with him, he's curving you and you still trying to do it. You thirsty. Just because he was just contacting you doesn't mean that he wanted you. Like, you were after him. And then you want to throw it in my face and lie. Like, that was where she was going to try to roll with it. So she's feeling all these emotions in that moment, and then the vein was popping out, okay?
And she was sleepy because she was up late trying to print off them damn DMs.
Did she wake Shawnee up when she was tiptoeing back into the room after printing off them DMs?
And then she charged it to Shawnee's car.
Shawnee, you got $3.
I need to print something.
Girl, what you gotta print? Bitch, I'm gonna show you in the morning.
Just make sure you tell the cameras to be there.
Nigga, you ain't gonna believe this.
I got copies for everybody in Malaysia. Hand them out, please. She stapled them too.
And then Malaysia was like, oh, and I was just looking at the DMs and I was just completely disgusted. I was like, oh my gosh, how could this happen? Like, if you would like talk to like Evelyn's husband back then, you'd probably talk to my man right now. What if OG had DMs of Shaq sliding in Evelyn shit?
That's a lot. There's so many layers on this.
All right, moving on.
I'm sorry. I still picture Evelyn like dead sleeping, just waking up. Like, I'm about to go print out these DMs.
Exactly. I can see it like, no, and then she gonna run down the stairs too. Like she's, you know when she get mad. Mm-hmm. I can see her holding on to the rails, going down the steps. Looking like this the entire time.
Oh man. Okay.
The light from the computer screen bouncing off her forehead. Like I can see it.
She's falling asleep because she woke up. She's trying to click. Okay. Did she regret slapping the shit out of her vagina on camera?
They said somebody told me that she was slapping it just to make sure she still has some feeling in it. I was like, no.
Bye. I can't. She did hit she hit the shit out of her vagina. I winced. I was like, oh my goodness, that looks painful.
She probably orgasmed.
Maybe, yeah. Hopefully, as hard as she was eating it.
I got the card for peace, the card for the ancestors, and the card for the Hierophant. She feels vindicated. She's like, everything that I said was true.
I got a wet motherfucking pussy.
She's like, everything I said was true. And the card for science, the card for the hangman, the card for lust. She, in that moment, she's like, I expressed myself how I expressed myself, and I meant what I said, but there is so much other stuff that she's going to say that there was so much, she's going to say there were some vulgar things that that were edited out, that OG was saying about her vagina. Maybe she called it like, oh, it's riding or something, and she was like, I'm letting her know that there's nothing wrong with it. Like, she's trying to call me broke, saying like, I'm old, it's not worth anything or whatever, and I'm letting her know like this is what I got going on.
A1 credit and a wet motherfucking pussy, yeah.
I mean,
boom.
There's no, bitches, not Lake Geneva is science. If a penis meets friction, when a penis meets friction, it's gonna ejaculate. Whether the pussy is wide, it's dry, it's cold, it's long, or it's tall, or it's deep, or it's wet, as long as there's some friction there.
I gotta print out them damn DMs.
What the fuck? I was wondering what the fuck you was doing. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, what was the question? Right. Did she regret?
All right, so the last few cards, the card for cruelty, the princess of dis, the card for pleasure. No, she doesn't. She feels, she's standing in what she's like, she feels like what she did was the right thing to do. She doesn't regret it. Like, even if people are trying to tease her about it, she's like, no, you don't understand. Like, because the other thing is that the other people in her group are like, that's just the audience. They didn't see it. You're good. Next season. Like,
gotcha. Okay, so finally, before we leave Miss Lozada, how does she feel about black people? Because she's come out of like a lot of scrutiny, a lot of fire, whether or not she's Afro-Latina, whether or not she's allowed to say the N-word. How does she identify herself, and how does she feel about black people? Shawnee, can I put these printouts on your card?
She feels like she's black. Like, that's that's it. She feels like she's black. She's like, she's not straying away from that. I got the card for the Hierophant, the Star, the card for Lust, the Queen of Dis. She feels like, she's like, I'm black. I've worked as a black woman. I have black friends. I've seen myself as black. That's how she's gonna say it. But also at the same time, she's going she's going to ask, like, why are people bringing this up about me right now? And I've always, like, identified as black. And I feel like there's, like, a few moments where she said that or, you know, promoted her blackness, and she's going to bring those up or say, hey, I've always been saying this, like, you know, because she said it 1 or 2 times back in the past.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.